Hello, Phoenix. Phoenix, a mythical bird, the only one of its kind, that burned itself on a funeral pyre and rose from the ashes to live through another cycle. I'm from a city called Moorhead, which has more of a literal meaning for me than Phoenix, although I am the only one of my kind. Anyone like music? God, me too. Anyway, I spend a lot of time at home. Some people call it being unemployed. Not me. Rather, I work from home and I earn thousands weekly. Seriously though, I used to work. I came down here to play golf professionally and I sustained a living for about 3 years. Ultimately though, it didn't work out. Not because I wasn't good enough or didn't practice enough or wasn't mentally tough enough. It was because I cheated. A lot. So, you like my shirt? Thanks for saying so. I appreciate that. There's a common misnomer. The belly shirt, while a beautiful, stylish, and hip invention for both men and women, bears a false name. It should be called the check out my thong from behind when I bend over bearing the small of my back with a tattoo of a celestial body shirt. I was in my kitchen eating the other day. TV was on. I could hear it in the background. And just as I'm about ready to take a bite of my Hot Pocket, I hear this on the TV. Let's play truth or dare. Oh, okay. Truth. When you get a yeast infection. Oh, geez. So I went out to eat. Went to Subway. And as I'm walking in, I'm greeted by a life-size cardboard cutout of Jared. Is anyone as sick of this guy as I am? I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the original premise is great. Eat our sandwiches and lose weight, like Jared did. But have you seen the commercials recently? They're like, hey, look, I think Jared's off the diet. I am not off the diet. It's just a different sandwich. Or the one where Jared's eating by himself. Shocker. And these three guys are eating and talking amongst themselves about how tasty the subs are. And Jared keeps butting in with, and they're low fat. Finally, one of the guys says, thank you, whoever you are. To which Jared replies, you're welcome, whoever you are. Now, where does he get off anyway? And speaking of TV personalities that I can't stand, you know who Bill Walton is? For those of you who don't, he did the announcing for the NBA on NBC. Sits next to the guy who says, yes! Anyway, I'm more than happy that the Lakers swept them because I don't have to listen to Walton anymore. And I hate the Lakers. Quick impression, who am I? Every Laker when called for a foul. Anyway, back to Walton. He's a very big guy, which makes it even more amazing to me that he can fit so far up Shaquille O'Neal's ass. And the one-sided bandwagon comments like, Shaqtacular and Kobe-licious and I'd like to blow every Laker. And aside from that, the first two games were played in LA, and every time the Lakers scored, this is what came over the intercom. Let make them noise! I can't hear you! Finally, I'd like to leave you with a few of my favorite impressions. Mr. Mike Tyson, when asked what his future plans are, I just want to fade into Bolivian, which I think is great because the bordering countries of Brazil, Chile, Paraguay, and Peru have a lot to offer a guy like Mike. Miss Cleo, thanks for calling, Timmy. That'll be $43.95. Call me now for your free reading. The Cowardly Lion. A selfish, codependent mama's boy. Carol Ann from Poltergeist 2. John McEnroe, if he was a lawyer. Your Honor, I object. The DA was clearly over the line. Are you deaf? I'm out of order. You're out of order. This whole courtroom's out of order. The Crocodile Hunter, if he was a pastor. Now the serpent was more crafty than any beast of the field, which God had made, probably a King Bran. Let me just finish by saying the ladies' man. Since I am almost at the end of this 5-minute presentation, I would just like to throw this down. Of course, I got my Courvoisier, and it is good, but I would like to thank you for listening and leave you with 3 poems that I have written especially for you. The first one goes, daisies are white and lilacs are purple. Sometimes I like to use my left hand. The next one is dandelions are yellow and tulips vary in color. That is gonna itch when it dries. And finally, roses are red and violets are blue. I like peanut butter. Let's fuck. And that's as much class that you'll ever get out of me. And freeze. Now, did you see what I did there? Thanks for the chance.